What's up, folks? Just gonna hang out for a little bit. Talk about a few things, call it a day. Talk about this Apple stuff, that's for sure. Yeah. What is going on? That was private. There we go. Somehow it's defaults to private. Don't know how, but my YouTube has been acting crazy. YouTube has been on the fritz for me on the backside, man. But like posting like the content stuff, man, it's like, what the heck? It's been acting crazy on me. Check the feed, make sure it's there. There it is. YouTube has been crazy, but it's part of the game. Let's get this live stream going for a little bit. It's gonna hang for a little bit, not too long. Like right now when I'm looking at my feed, man, I can't really see can't see anything. What's going on, man? Eagle Nation up here. Let me see if I can get this feed up, man. I can't even get it. I can't even get the feed to come up on my side. A minute ago it was telling me it was private. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the deal is. Let me see if I can get this feed right. What's going on, y'all? I was streaming for like 30 seconds with no I was like, why is it I realized it was private. Let me adjust this feed real quick. Yeah. YouTube, man, on the fritz. Just want to stream for a little bit, talk about this Apple thing. You know what I mean? You gotta love this Apple stuff. Pixel haters, I'm not gonna get on no pixel haters, man. I just wondered, for real. I was just wondering, like, what the deal is with I don't really care, like, too much about people hating on another phone. Like, if I like it, I like it. I've been seeing a lot of stuff though, where people like, yo, man, everybody's hating on the Pixel or whatever. And I'm just like, well, let them hate. That's their business. Let me swap these things around here. I got to be able to see the live chat. Right now, I can't see it yet. YouTube is on some crazy stuff. I was talking to somebody and they was like, man, I can't, like on a side note, we're going to get to the stream in a second, y'all. Appreciate y'all joining in. Those taking a second to come on in, I appreciate the love. But I was talking to somebody and they was like, man, I can't even monetize my videos. I'm like, I have no idea why that wouldn't be. Like their live streams, they can't. YouTube won't let them do it for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. But for me, I started to stream or whatever. And YouTube, like, they shut it down. Like, it just kept saying private or whatever. I'm like, I don't know. What's going on? I see some regulars in here. We're just going to kick it for a little bit, man. I got to go to the gym. I got to get a late dinner. I'm over here snacking on salty snacks. I shouldn't be eating this crap. There's peanut butter crackers or whatever. But, got to get something in my system until I hit that gym. Had this late dinner. I just want to talk about the Apple event. I posted a video earlier talking about the Apple event. And, I just really wish that somebody got on there and was like, yo, you don't have to buy it. Nobody's forcing you to buy it. I was thinking, man, I said that in the video. It's crazy. This joint right here is hot. hot. We're gonna make sure we set it off for y'all though. It's Tuesday, right? Yes, Tuesday. This was the day of the event. And wow. What do I say? Apple, man. I know Apple's pricing or whatever, but that doesn't mean I have to agree with it. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Sean in the house. What's going on, man? I know, man. I'm eating these salty crackers. I know I shouldn't be doing that. But so the Apple event, man, wow. I don't even know what to say, man. The Apple event was interesting. I watched all of it. You know what I'm saying? I watched it all. Let me kill this mic real quick. There we go. I watched it all, and wow, what do I say? I like a comment somebody put in there. They were like, appreciate y'all, man, for joining in real quick. I won't be long tonight, man. Like I said, if you're just joining in, I don't plan on being long. I wanted to knock out a quick stream real quick. You know what I'm saying? LaShawn said he missed all of it. LaShawn, you didn't even watch it, man. We know you ain't down with Apple. You Pixel Squad all day. This is you right here. Pixel Nation for LaShawn. But the Apple event, man. I like a comment that somebody put in there. They were like, I never thought I'd see the day the tablets would cost like $2,000. And I don't disagree. Even I was kind of naive to think that, that they wouldn't have a tablet for $2,000. But it's a nice tablet. I never said the products were bad or whatever, but I really, truly cannot believe for the model that I want, it's going to be about $2,000, because my current iPads are LTE iPads because, you travel. I'm saying you got to get your tablet game on. You can't be waiting on, I could tether to my phone because I have like the unlimited tethering or whatever through my account or whatever. I have it, but I don't want to use that. I don't want to be tethered to my phone. It drains the battery fast or whatever. So I would prefer, yeah, man, $2,000, Sean, $2,000. I would prefer to have a computer for that price. It's kind of agitating that the prices have gotten so bad. $2,000 for a tablet. Okay, so for the model that I have LTE iPads right now. Pretty much everything I'm connected, on the go, and I very well could just buy a Wi-Fi model, but then I would have to tether, and tethering kills your phone battery. A lot. You got to keep it on a charger or whatever. And I don't mind doing that, but I would prefer to just be wireless if I need to. And the iPad Pros, man, they are nice. Not hating on that. Not hating on it at all. But I'm heavy in the Apple ecosystem, and I'm also heavy in the Android ecosystem. But all of the stuff that I've purchased, done more purchases on Android, but I got a lot of stuff that I bought on Apple's ecosystem too. But I'm still on the fence about why Apple is trying to charge $2,000. They give you the option for the terabyte, but they want $2,000 pretty much for that. I'm not with that. $2,000 for a tablet, excuse me, $2,000 for a tablet is ridiculous. And some people might say, oh, Jay, you can go ahead and get the lowest capacity one, but for what I'm trying to do and for what I want the highest capacity because I don't switch out my iPads like that. I don't switch tablets a lot because I still have the OG 10.5 iPad Pro, which I use for editing and stuff like that. But the new iPad will be great for editing. Editing on the go, web browsing should be better. But the lowest priced iPad that they have is $800. And that's for the 11-inch with 64 gigs of storage. So my thing about that is, why is Apple still charging so much for 64 gigs? Like, why is or what I'm going to say is, why is there a 64 gig option? You know what I'm saying? On the phones, on the tablets, whatever. Even on the computers, they shouldn't even have a 128 gig model. It should be a baseline 256. Because as much as I dislike Windows laptops, my Windows laptop is 8 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs SSD. It's got the latest Core i5. It's hot. It's got an NVIDIA 1050i. It's a way more powerful machine, and it only cost $650 at the time. It's up to $799 right now. It fluctuates between $799 and $650, sometimes $620. But the pricing that Apple is doing, man, is I was excited about the event, like I said, but the lowest cost of a iPad Pro is $799. You know what I'm saying? It's $799, and I don't understand that. Like, and it's a 64 gig. They're crazy, man. I did it a couple times, you know what I'm saying, chunking out stuff for an iPad, but I don't use the iPad that much. But the iPad Pro, to me, both of those were the star of the show. I really like the iPad Pros, man. I was waiting on that, you know what I'm saying? But paying that much for them, I don't know if I'm gonna. I mean, here's the thing: I could do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I can't do it financially. I very well can do it. And also, I sold my MacBook Pro so I can get the new MacBook Pro, but I waited because I wanted to see what the MacBook Air was going to look like. And I like the MacBook Air. But, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like the pricing is all wrong, man. Apple, somebody made a good point. It was like, it's the shareholders, Jay. And I'm like, you know what? You might be right. It might be the shareholders. But in reality, it's still too much. Still too much. And I know that Apple's prices are high. I'm not making a stream to talk about Apple being unfair and all that stuff. They don't even care about me like that. And, I just like their products and I choose to buy them. But the Apple ecosystem is so convenient. It's so nice. But I don't know if I want to kick out $2,000 for a tablet, man. And then I go back to my Pixel Slate. So I'm really excited about the Pixel Slate. And people are saying, don't get the base model of the Pixel Slate. You know what I'm saying? 64 gigs could work for me too. Shout out to Will H. 64. Hey, everybody in the stream, I appreciate y'all stopping in for a minute, man. I'm just hanging out for a little bit, talking about Apple stuff. OnePlus 6T, I'm gonna talk about that. The Pixel 3, all of those things. We're gonna talk about them. So, the Pixel Slate is something that I'm really excited about. You know what I mean? And my concern with that is, should I stay with this baseline model or should I get the third tier up? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to figure out, if I want to do that at all. Because Android tablets haven't been, I got the new Huawei M5. It's on paper, it's a much more powerful tablet. But my iPad Pro still runs like a champ. It runs smooth. You know what I'm saying? The Pixel Slate is something that I'm really excited about. I can't tell you enough how excited I am about that, because I really want Android to have a comeback when it comes to tablets. Not that they ever had a chance to begin with. Let's keep it 100. I shouldn't say comeback. I want them to get in there and stick it to Apple. Because reality, iPad Pro's hardware is clean, man. I like it. The iPad Pro hardware, it's nice, man. It's like they took an iPhone 5S or an iPhone SE and stretched it out into a tablet. I've always liked that hardware too. Man, somebody still got the Pixel C. That thing got discontinued. I thought that was a pretty nice tablet, but that thing was what, $1,000 when it dropped? Expensive, man. Yeah, London Bridge, they said they want you to buy iCloud. I already have iCloud. I pay for every month, and I'm about to shut that down, D. I'm about to shut it down, man, because I'm start storing stuff locally. Forget a backup. You know what I mean? If I can't get it from and I only pay $1 for 50 gigs a month. But that's $30 a month that they're getting from me and a gazillion other people. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Apple's pricing has always been crazy, and I know this already. But reality is, I think I'm getting a little burned out on chunking, because here's the thing. I know a lot of people don't pay full cost for their stuff. I choose to live unlocked. I choose to live, which means I choose not to finance a bunch of stuff. That's a personal choice. I don't want to do it. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I used to do it. But once I start to see my bill, I'm like, wait, I want my cell phone bill to be what it is. And that's just a personal preference. It's not to knock anybody. I mean, that's just what it is. I just don't want to do that. I want to keep it all about my cell phone bill is here and this is here. I want to have stuff paid. I don't like owing people. Companies and all that. I don't like owing companies. So I like to live unlocked, man. So I encourage everybody to live unlocked if you can. If you can live unlocked, do it. If that's not your cup of tea, then I ain't gonna hate on you for not living unlocked. It's not like you're saving money. You know what I'm saying? You're paying for the same thing I'm paying for. You're just paying for it over time. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying I'm smarter than the person who's not living unlocked. I'm just saying you're doing it one way and I'm doing it another way, and respect for that. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. It's nothing. I just happen to look and I'm going to address several things. If you have a question, post it in the live stream. And if I just happen to look at the chat, I'm going to try to reach over and grab it and answer it in between in the interim. But I just see I see a question from Austin Fitzpatrick. He said, Metro and T-Mobile, what are my thoughts? Well, it's already D Glaze. What's going on, man? I see. Shout out to everybody that's in the stream too, man. I appreciate it. Tony P, all you guys. Mark. I'm pretty sure Malik is in here somewhere too. But listen, the T-Mobile Metro thing, I don't think it's a good or a bad thing. I think they've always been. I wish they would just shut Metro down, because Metro, and I know that sounds harsh, but Metro is lame when it comes to switching phones. You got to call over there. Like I could never. I tried Metro for about 4 months or something like that, and I didn't make it because I like to switch my phones out. Like I have 4 lines to myself. I got 4 lines that I use, and I don't like calling a company just to switch my phone over to a different phone. I thought that was lame. So they should just shut down Metro and just claim that all to be T-Mobile, and then boom, let's keep it moving. This T-Mobile, Metro by T-Mobile stuff is lame. But the reason they won't do that is because the prepaid game is where T-Mobile is winning. T-Mobile is winning in the prepaid game. They got a lot of people. You're probably saying, Jay, they can still do prepaid. They could, but I think it would be, and I also think it would be easy to just drop all these little sub companies and just name it T-Mobile prepaid like they had it before and push that instead of pushing Metro. Just keep everything the same. Just rebrand it to T-Mobile prepaid, and also take away the thing about Metro phones can't be used on T-Mobile. That's just dumb right there. That doesn't make any sense. They got Metro phones and they got T-Mobile. And okay, this is the way I feel. You could disagree, I understand. But I think it's silly to have Metro phones that don't work on T-Mobile and T-Mobile phones that don't work on Metro. That's just weird. It doesn't make any sense. AT&T, you can swap their prepaid Cricket phones. AT&T is doing that right. You got an AT&T phone, they'll tell you, oh, they work on Cricket. Let me activate your service. And you're good to go. Because what if you want to get a phone that's sold out on Cricket, but AT&T has it on prepaid? You can walk into an AT&T, get a prepaid, take it over to Cricket. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. What's up, Donovan? I see you, man. He said he dropped Metro for that same reason. Yeah, I just couldn't do it, man. I just couldn't do it. Project Fi in the house, man. Project Fi is boss, yo. Project Fi is sweet. They sell all unlocked phones, and you can use them wherever. Even if you own Project Fi, like I use my Project Fi phones on my T-Mobile or wherever, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Project Fi. You need to try Project Fi, bro, for real. Project Fi is hot. This is the longest that I've had Project Fi. I've had it for a long time, but I wasn't using it. So now when I got the G7, Project Fi, man, I love it. I was out of town. And I took my Project Fi and I took one of the iPhones, and Project Fi kept service the entire time. And I forgot who Project Fi uses. I know it uses Sprint and T-Mobile, but somebody told me it's another one now. It's like US Cellular or something like that. I don't know which one it is. But they use 3 carriers or something right now. So whatever happened, Project Fi kept service the entire. I traveled across country, y'all. I mean, across the states, I'll say. And Project Fi, top notch. Top notch. They use T-Mobile, Sprint, and I think it's US Cellular, somebody told me. I'm not sure. I don't know which one it is. Project Fi did not skip a beat. I mean, it stayed hooked the entire time. US Cellular. Okay, so you guys are saying US Cellular. Somebody said, LaShawn, you crazy, man. Jitterbug. Oh, man. This fool crazy, man. I need him around. But yeah, man. Anyway, since we're talking about Project Fi, let's talk about the Pixel. Now, the Pixel 3 is a phone that shocked me because I bought the Pixel 2, I bought the Pixel 1, I bought all of the Nexus devices. People probably don't think so, but I bought all of the Nexus devices and I bought all of the Pixel phones. I just had a problem with my Pixel 2, and I didn't want to wait on Google to fix it, so I just told them, hey, forget it, just give my money back. So this year, Google decided to reach out to me and send me a Pixel 3. So some people said, hey, Jay, you like it because they sent it to you free. That's the dumbest thing ever, man. Don't you know me, follow me, I don't just like free phones. And but let's move on from that, man. There's plenty of things that I don't like about this phone, but the way I articulate it, I guess it goes over people's head. I've said plenty of bad things about this phone, but I just don't say it in the same fashion as other people getting on camera saying it's trash and it's garbage. That's not the way I try to articulate it. You know what I'm saying? I try to just be respectful for the companies. It's not because I want something else free, because for those that are in the know, I was buying this phone anyway. I just happened to get one for free. I didn't even know I was getting it, man. But the Pixel is not perfect. It's not perfect. I'm just glad that I have the small one. Nothing against the big one, but here's a fun fact for you. I hear a lot of people saying that this phone is getting trashed and the Pixel 3 is getting trashed. Here's the fun fact. I haven't seen any of those videos. I haven't watched any. I don't even know who the people are that's doing those videos. I just feel like, in my experience, I pointed out like maybe 3 to 4 things I don't like about this phone, but I didn't do a 60 frames per second. I'm not using OBS this time, man. I decided to use Hangouts for some reason. I just did Hangouts. I don't know why I chose Hangouts this time. But yeah, man, I watched some Pixel videos, but I haven't seen any of these videos where people are saying it's horrible. I haven't seen that yet. So therefore, I'm not even addressing what they're talking about, because there's a lot of people. I put out a video for some reason. Everybody thought I was mad, but I don't know why. If you know me by now, sometimes the conversations get heated, and it's just what it is. It's conversation. That's all it is. You leave it on the table. You say what you got to say, and you get out of there. You know what I mean? But as far as the Pixel being a bad phone, I don't think so. I don't think it has anything to do with how you got it. If you know how to review a phone and you know how to be neutral with it, you just review it all the same. You create a checklist, and if it's bad at those things, you say that it's bad. And if you find other things that you don't like, you point them out. I've said plenty of bad things about this phone, but I'm not really getting any backlash, I guess, like other reviewers, because I don't know how they're saying it. I don't know how. I don't know. Somebody said, because I love this comment. It said, Christopher says, because nobody bought it, they are all review units. I mean, I don't know what that's referred to, but I just feel like, I just think it's silly to harp on what somebody else said, for one, but I don't know what the other people are saying about this phone. I watched Easy Computer Solutions. Shout out to Eric. I watched his video about how he felt this was just he was happy with about 40% of the phone. And I keep it 100. I told him, I said, well, I'm the opposite of you, bro. It has nothing to do with your review. My review is my review. You know what I'm saying? People love to praise certain phones, but I've been reviewing phones for a very long time, and a lot longer than some of the people that I hang around. And I know how to navigate through the woods and not get bit by a snake. And I watched Eric's video, and he felt that way about the phone. He says he doesn't really like this phone too much. It's not his favorite. You know what I'm saying? That's his choice. I don't care. I mean, me and him talk about it. I'm like, that's your view. I don't feel any kind of different way because you dislike the phone. Look, check it. I got my OnePlus 6, right? Man, love this phone right here, man. It's sweet. I'm feeling it. But there's people who don't like it. You know what I say to that? So, I don't care. And when I saw Eric's video, I was like, oh, okay, this is another video from Eric. This is how dude was burning phones and stuff. That don't affect me at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't care, man. I don't care, like, not in a derogatory way, though. I don't care that he doesn't like the phone, and because he's the only person that I think I watched that has a Pixel. And I watched Tony Pazzo. Tony Pazzo was saying some certain things about it too. And but I don't feel they don't control my emotions like that. Like my experience with the phone, I've pointed out the same things that they pointed out pretty much, but it's just the way that we're all articulating it a different way. Like I don't like the audio on this phone, right? What did I do? I tried to come up with a resolution. Not a lot of people want to come up with a resolution. They just want to complain about it. And they want to have something to talk about just to gripe about it. That's all that it is. That's all it is. Some people, and I'm not saying Eric or Tony, I'm just saying in general, some people in general in regular day-to-day life, they just emotionally are there, but they don't know how to walk away from things, or they just like to stay engulfed in that emotion of anger and arguing. I don't. I say what I need to say, drop the mic and bounce. I don't care, nothing. If you don't like it, just return it. Like if you bought this phone and you don't like it or you have a problem, return it. That's all you gotta do. Or exchange it. Do what you need to do. But all of us got the pixels. Google sent us these pixels to a third party or whatever. And my experience with the phone has pretty much been about 95% good, because I'm not harping on the bad things. Like everybody hate, like I was saying before, everybody hates the audio recording, right? Like everybody hates the video recording. The audio sounds kind of tinty. It doesn't sound the worst to me, but for them, they say it's garbage, it's horrible. Google, this is unacceptable. Well, you know what? Listen now. Are you paying attention? Listen. Several people said that the audio was bad when recording videos. You listening? The way they said it might come across as they're mad or anger or attacking the situation. The way I said it was, here's a resolution. I'm going to show you how to hook up this mic. Don't you think I'm agitated with it too? I mean, when you're doing YouTube videos, I always tell people the way you articulate and put yourself out to the public, this is how people is going to remember you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm upset about the audio, but I'm not that upset. I mean, the phones I got, I could just move on. I won't record video with it yet. And if I do, I'll plug in an external mic. It doesn't bother me the way it seems to bother some other YouTubers. Now, I don't know. I watched Eric's video and also watched Tony Paul's, like I said. I forgot who else I watched. I watch their videos. I'm like, oh, okay, that's how they feel. And if they watch my videos, they say, oh, okay, well, that's how Jay feels. And that's the end of it. But the audio, I'm not happy with it. I bought a skin because I don't like how slippery it is, and I've been keeping it in the case. You know, the no 4K at 60 FPS. Now, here's the thing. No 4K at 60 FPS, right? Here's what I have to say about that. Okay, now, I want you guys to put on your thinking cap for a second, right? Put on your thinking cap. All right? Put on your thinking cap for a second. Thinking cap's on, right? Do you guys remember when I used to say, I really enjoy recording a 4K at 60 FPS, and some other people said, it's lame. Nobody even uses it. Anybody remember this? If you don't remember, just say you don't remember. There was a point in time on my channel where once I saw the iPhone did really good video, like my iPhone 10, the video was just stupendous. 60 frames per second, 4K, unlimited recording, right? The Note 8 didn't have it yet. If you remember me, I was harping on this. There were several other YouTubers and several people saying, it's a lot of YouTubers though saying, ah, man, nobody even uses that. But as soon as this phone can't do it, here come all of the people saying, yeah, man, it can't even record in 4K at 60 FPS. I thought it wasn't important to you. Being able to record in 4K at 60 FPS is great if you're gonna like point it down, like do a YouTube video with it. But if you're gonna walk around, it's probably not gonna be that good unless you got this right here, Hero 7 Black. This thing is a beast with the hyper smoothing. Man, stabilization is sick on this thing right here. I love this thing, man. But if you have a phone that does 60 frames per second in 4K, I would just say, if it don't have stabilization, you're going to be using it for your YouTube channel, just post up with your tripod. That is what I would use it for. Like, I wouldn't walk around recording 4K 60 FPS. I would be using it just for YouTube purposes, to shoot stuff on the channel. But the fact that this phone can't, for some reason, and the weird part is, a lot of people got sent this phone out for free pretty much. Like, they didn't have to do it. They just got selected and they got sent the phone. And they still, for some reason, are just it's like, I guess people went on like this trashing trend or something. Like, again, once again, it depends on who you are. Because honestly, folks, the only thing this phone is lacking, it has a bad price, which that's every phone on the internet, right? That's every phone that we got. This phone is not priced too well. Let's just keep it 100. It's not priced too well. It's got 4 gigs of RAM, because this is the techie side talking. All right. This is not so much me saying I need these things. But when you wipe it out there across the market, all right, now check that though. You know what I'm saying? Don't say that, and don't think that I'm saying it has to have these things. I'm saying across the board, it's lacking in areas that it shouldn't. So it has a high price tag. I think we all can agree on that. It starts at 800 for the lowest model, which is this one. And then my Project 13, what's going on, B? Shout out to everybody who's just coming in, and I appreciate y'all stopping by. We're just chatting about random things. So this phone has a high price tag, which is, we already knew it would. It's slippery. We knew it was going to be slippery. The audio recording we found out was bad once we got it. Yes. The battery life started off bad for me, but now the battery life is sick on this thing. I don't know what happened. It just got better. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, I really can't think of too many things that just really bother me. You know what I'm saying? Because you can fix this by putting a case on it or putting a skin on it. That solves the grip thing. The audio can be done in a software update. That was the same thing that happened with the Pixel 2, I believe, with the audio. The 4K at 60 FPS it's just so crazy that, again, people are pointing out these things that it can't do or doesn't do, but everybody said they didn't really want that. You know what I'm saying? It's not even important. So I guess people are just not happy with the Pixel for whatever. I don't know, but I don't have a problem with it. I've pointed out plenty of things that I dislike about it, but and most of those things can be fixed in a software update. So this is what it is. I see a comment down. Post your questions down in the chat, and I'll try to Rocks said people want 4K 60 FPS to record their cousins eating ramen noodles in the bathroom. Oh my gosh, shit. Lord have mercy. Whoa. So I don't see Christopher's comment, but Ruben is responding to him saying Apple sells hundreds of millions of phones compared to Google Pixel just now starting up. The Pixel isn't starting up. They just switched the name. It goes all the way back to the first Android phone from Pixel from Google. Remember the Android 1? Come on, man. Nah. Following Apple is trying to compete. You know, it's not that people are following Apple. Android is my primary OS. But, you know, I keep an iPhone around because I kind of like iPhones. I'm not going to front. But Android is the primary. You know what I'm saying? Android is where it's at for me. For me, I just can't keep using an iPhone full time for very long. You know what I'm saying? But the problem with Android is it looks like they're following Apple, because Apple brings out something and then all of a sudden a ton of Android phones come out looking exactly like it or doing the same thing. They're all copying each other. Everybody's copying. Let me tell you, Apple copied a whole bunch of OEMs and operating systems. WebOS is the main one, and BlackBerry. Those are the main two that Apple decided to copy. WebOS and BlackBerry OS. If you say otherwise, I'm gonna be done with that. So if you think otherwise, I'm done with it. Even the first iPhone design and the second iPhone design, those weren't originally on iPhones. Do some research. Those were in. You ever thought about this? Why is it Apple never sues all of these companies that are overseas that clone their products to the T? Why is it they never sue them? You ever thought about that? You can go and buy a clone of an iPhone for $49 running Android. Why is it that Apple never sues them? They choose to sue Samsung. Why is it Apple never sues the people? Apple jacked the designs, man. They jacked the designs. You don't think so? Do some research. I'm telling you. Apple never sues anybody else but Samsung. They claim Samsung stole their design. Well, Apple, go sue all of these companies who are cloning your phones to the T. You say because they're not competitors. No. Apple is a greedy company. They want cash, man. It's not about them not being their competitor. Apple want, if I found up, it don't matter who you are. When people jack my videos on YouTube, they can have 0 subscribers. I'm gonna go get that video shut down. Now you ask yourself why Apple won't go after these companies who are cloning their phones everywhere. Where are Apple's phones made at? Oh, designed over here, but where they made at? Where their phones getting put together at? Think about this, man. Just think about it. It doesn't affect their sales at all. That's not entirely true either. We don't know how it's affecting their sales. Plenty of phones out there get cloned. I mean, but you just think about it. I'm not trying to say you're wrong, and I'm responding. And don't take it as though I'm saying you're wrong. Don't take it like that. Yeah. Don't take it like that. I just want you to put your thinking cap on, man. Where are their phones made? Where are most of the clones coming from? Come on, let's move on, man. It costs Apple more money to sue the Chinese companies than they have to no money. Okay, I guess, man. I guess. Post your comments down below, man. I'll answer your questions. Let's talk about OnePlus. Here's my beautiful OnePlus 6T. I will have the OnePlus 6. Oh, this isn't my OnePlus 6T. This is my OnePlus 6. My bad. This is my OnePlus 6. I will have the OnePlus 6T. My apologies. I don't have a OnePlus 6T. I don't have one. This is my 6. I'm gonna go ahead and get the 6T and review it because I really like the 6. Now remember, I've got all of the OnePluses so far. Pretty much. I've got them all. Yeah, did I get them? Yeah, I got them all. Except for the X. I couldn't find an X at the time, or I didn't want to pay for it at the time. But now I'm on to the 6. I waited 3 months to get this. There's Eric. What up, man? I was just talking about you earlier. The 6T is certified for Verizon. Somebody just put that in there. The 6T is certified for Verizon, folks. I saw the FCC. So Verizon customers, you can rejoice. If you see me looking down, looking at the chat, trying to keep up. Verizon customers, you can rejoice. The 6T is, in fact, going to work on Verizon. So Verizon customers, rejoice. You've got a lot to celebrate. You got a lot to celebrate. So the 6T, folks. Let me switch this chat around real quick. The 6T. Come on, man. YouTube, stop it. The 6T is going to be a phone that hits hard on Verizon customers because they ain't never had nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They not really, they not doing it like that. Verizon customers have not had it like that, man. Trying to pop this chat out. My bad. I need to zoom. YouTube, man. YouTube been acting funny lately. All right. Trying to keep up with your y'all's chat real quick, man. This thing is tripping down here. All right, there we go. I got it big enough to where I can see it. I couldn't see it. I don't want to wear my glasses. But the 6T, I heard somebody say that the 6T is a pixel killer. How do y'all feel about that? I'll let you go ahead and get in for a second. London Bridge, I don't know why. That's an exclusive deal with the Pixels being sold with Verizon. It's a bad deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Verizon does not have the best network. Sorry about that. Elvin 540s, nah, bro. They don't have the best network. I can't even get Verizon service in my office. And at least where I'm at. And I know plenty of other people that say that they don't have the best network. Yeah, nah. No. If that question is for me from Christina, what's my daily driver right now? Daily drivers is the Pixel 3, iPhone XR, and OnePlus 6. It's not a pixel killer, Bradley says. In some ways it is. I'm reading your comments. They're starting to come in. Pixel killer, that's laughable. Should have known that was LaShawn. Only if they don't kill it after 6 months. D-Glaze. D-Glaze. Everybody get D-Glaze. What's up? Tell him. Bro, listen. OnePlus has got some serious challenges heading their way. Shout out to my man D Glaze. Yes. If OnePlus discontinues, see the problem with it is, OnePlus, like this phone I'm holding in my hand, it just came out, what, 4 months ago, 3.5 months ago? It's already about to hit the chopping block. Let's see if they discontinue it. Respect to my man D Glaze. He hit that one right on the head. Like for real, for real. The 6, man, the 6 only been out for 3.5 months or so. You know what I'm saying? It's been about 3.5 months, I think. They're already bringing out the 6T. All right. So now they have a carrier deal. They have a carrier deal now. How is OnePlus going to handle a carrier deal? What's going on, Michael Paris? See, you can't just discontinue phones like that. What if the OnePlus 6T starts to sell? On Thursday? I'm trying to walk in there in 2 days and get my 6T, right? I'm gonna probably just get it from T-Mobile because I don't know wait on shipping and all that stuff. I'm probably just gonna grab it from T-Mobile. Scott Pritchard, what's going on, man? Yes, I prefer the XR over the XS Max. Yes, I do. The 6 came out in May, Bradley says. So that's Eric's stupid, man. You talking about the OnePlus 7 will be out in February 2019. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. If they kill off the 6T, it's just going to be a bad move. What if people because see, a lot of people that have carrier phones, some of them know about the OnePlus devices, but Verizon customers, they definitely, I know it's still up on their site, but how long? How long is the 6 gonna be on their site? Now, Verizon customers, they want the 6, the OnePlus devices on their network because of how locked down Verizon is, man. They don't have very many options or good options. They feel, when I talk to Verizon customers, they don't have the best options when it comes to a phone selection. They just don't like what they got. People kill me. OnePlus is playing the stats game. People go crazy for the same something. I can't really see your comment. But the same people always laugh and talk down on Apple models. I don't know what that's about. But when does the 6T come to T-Mobile? Thursday. The phone's release on November 1st, which is Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. What is your treatment? Android gives you the perfect package for running stock Android. Mind blown. Yeah, I mean, Barry, my mind blown too. They got a carrier deal with T-Mobile. And if you notice, now I stopped following T-Mobile on Twitter. But I looked on there today and I started following them again on Twitter. They have been promoting the OnePlus 6T like crazy. They've been promoting this phone like crazy. Here's where, now I'm going to keep it 100 with you now. I like the Pixel 3. If you want to join the Pixel Squad, the link is probably down below in this video. You can hit it, open up a separate window, open up your Telegram, join it. It's called Pixel Squad. So if you're ready to join the Pixel Squad, if you like the Pixel, come on over to the chat. Now, I'm going to keep it 100. Here's where the OnePlus devices beat the Pixel. Ready? Here's where they beat it. Price. Now, here's the thing. This isn't me saying, and I have to give another disclaimer. This isn't saying, this isn't something that I'm saying this is what I need, or this is a fact that I think is, this is a permanent game changer for OnePlus beating the Pixel. So don't take it that way. I'm just telling you, on paper, here's where the Pixel wins. Price, it already costs less, and you get 6 gigs of RAM for 128 gig storage. This is $799. You get 4 gigs and 64. So already you're getting a little bit more, actually getting a lot more. You're getting 8 gigs of RAM and double the memory. And it starts at like 529 or 550 or something like that. Right there. What's going on? Miguel, what's going on? Price. Their lowest version of the OnePlus beats the lowest version of the Pixel. All right. price right off the top. Right off the top. Now, they're probably going to beat the Pixel at battery life. That's another place where I feel like OnePlus is going to win, because this phone right here, I went 38. I posted it on Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, Mr. J.L. Williams, you already saw the battery I got out of here. I went 38 hours. I went 38 hours and 6 hours and 16 minutes of screen on time and 9% left. Haven't done that with the Pixel yet. Nowhere close to that. I got the screen on time, but the standby time is almost there. So battery life is probably going to be better on the OnePlus 6T, because this phone is better than this phone on battery life already. And the OnePlus 6T has a 3700 opposed to the 3300 on here. So that's going to be something that's different there. Also, the internals of the phone are pretty much the same, but OnePlus, they're giving you more. Not that you need the RAM, but it's okay to have it. I mean, I don't have to have it, but if it's there, you can't make them take it out. They're charging less. Now, the 1080p display on the 6T probably gonna be better than the display on this phone. I don't know about the 3XL, but OnePlus, it's time for them to drop the 1080p displays and move on to something else. It's time for them to move on. They have to. There's too many other phones out there that have 1080p displays and they cost like $200 and they're really good. Now, phone for phone, whether people believe it or not, there's actually a skin on the OnePlus devices. This is their skin. It doesn't technically look like this. They add their own little thing, you know, they add their own, and it's okay. The OnePlus devices are tinkerer's device. I think I was in a chat with do you have a modern alternative to Exxon 7? The Pixel devices are very nice. But the OnePlus 6T is probably gonna have a better display than this phone. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'll know once I get the phone. And the reason I say that is because I think I like this display a little bit better than this display. And so the OnePlus 6T is pretty much this phone. It's just shaped different at the top. You know what I'm saying? And it's just stretched out the screen a little bit. You know what I mean? But as far as it being a pixel killer, can anybody tell me how this is a pixel killer? It would be a pixel killer. Does it have an IP rating? I don't recall if the new let me look it up real quick. Let me look it up. I'm gonna take a cracker break real quick. Yeah, Jay Mills, man. You gotta love them budget phones, bro. You have to. I'm going to look up the OnePlus. You can tell me in the chat real quick. Does the OnePlus have an IP rating? I'm trying to figure out how it's a pixel killer. So it has no IP rating, right? And it doesn't have wireless charging, right? Now remember, I'm not saying these are things I need. I'm just addressing the people that said that the OnePlus device is a pixel killer. Because I think what they're doing is they're mistaking having a low price tag and giving them more RAM and more memory for being a pixel killer. Just saying. No IP rating and no wireless charging, right? Wireless charging and an IP rating. Oh, it's got 4 gigs of RAM. Okay. But does that mean that it's a pixel killer because it has more RAM, more memory, and a lower price? Pixel has good still video. Video's better. Okay, so shout out to Ronald, man. I feel like, because I got them both here, and there's a video. I'm working on something with these two phones. Let me ask you a question. Should I wait and get the 6T and compare it to this phone, or should I just go ahead and do it with this one? Tell me in the comments, man. because I think that this is an awesome phone. So if you think I should just wait and get the 6T and compare it and just not compare it to the 6, or do you think I should compare it? You let me know. Because I don't think the 6T is going to be a pixel killer. All right, so you guys say wait for the 6T. This phone is awesome though, but I'll wait. I won't do. I was working on some footage. It's the same phone. It's the same phone. I was working on some footage, but I'll pause for the cause on that. I won't even mess with it no more then. I don't mind. So some people say I wouldn't wait. So I'm still trying to figure out how this is a pixel killer. I think the only thing I've found is it has a bigger, better screen. I'm keeping it 100. I like the 6's screen better than, not so much size, but quality-wise, the 6 has a good screen. It's got a good screen, folks. You can't sleep on, certain things, and I give respect where it's due. Shout out to Mark C. I enjoyed it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. I gotta. I'm hitting the gym too. Let's see. OnePlus. I'm trying to find this pixel killer, and I'm not saying that. It's not a pixel killer. I'm just saying I think the reason people are saying that is because of the price. They're saying it's got a bigger screen, but in reality, everybody don't want a big phone. This phone is the perfect size for me. I can reach all, even though I got big hands, I still want something that's easy on the pocket. I can put it in this bulky case right here, and it's still small, and it's still got a 5.5-inch display with stereo speakers. Does the OnePlus now have stereo speakers? Let me double check. I'm on here now. Let's go to sound. No, it still just has one bottom firing speaker. This has stereo speakers. I don't have to go on too much though, man. I don't think that the OnePlus 6T is going to come out and be a pixel killer like people are saying. I just feel like people saw the price and that it's coming to a carrier, and that's it. Yeah, it doesn't have wireless. Now, again, disclaimer, I'm not saying I need these things. I'm saying that for it to be a pixel killer, if you're a real techie, everybody says, oh, if it's got a glass back, it's got to have wireless charging. Remember people say that all the time? Don't have wireless charging while you're creating a glass back. Just saying. Just throwing it back at you. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Malik is in the house. Let's see. So no wireless charging, no stereo speakers, no IP rating, but it has probably a better screen, a lower price, and more RAM and more memory. Yeah. No headphone jack. The Pixel don't have a headphone jack. But I can guarantee you, though, those Pixel buds, those are the truth, man. If you have a Pixel 3, tell me if you've tried the Pixel buds. Yo, those Pixel buds are the truth. I like them. The Pixel stand, love it, man. The Pixel buds or whatever that they give you in the box, yeah, dude, those are, man. Now, as far as the way the hardware looks, that's subjective. Because I really, really, really enjoy, I like the look of this phone, man. That's just me, though. Everybody's different. I like the look of it. I don't have a problem with the way it looks. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Yeah, okay, the Sean. Yeah, tell him that the Pixel buds that come in the box with the new Pixels, yo, they clean, man. They sound good, too, man. I like them. Not as much bass as I want, but they sound good. I'm not going to front. They sound great. Really good. So OnePlus is trying out their earbuds. Yes, you're right, sir. I don't know if they're going to sound like the Pixel buds, but I don't know. I don't have them yet, so I don't know. Yeah, Mark, that's what I'm saying. This phone looks really good, man. I think it looks, but looks are subjective. You know what I'm saying? You might think that the lady is pretty, and another guy might say she's ugly. But one man's trash is another man's treasure. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So I think that this phone is sleek. It's too slippery though. So I fixed that. I bought a skin. I bought a skin. So I did. I just bought a skin for it. Because I don't really want to wear a case on this, man. This is so nice, man. I'm loving it because I like using it on Project 5. How much they charging for them wired buds? $30. They charge 30. Oh, you talking about the are you talking about the OnePlus? I don't know about the OnePlus. Jay, what do you think about the Apple charging $599 to fix the back glass? I think it's ludicrous. I think everybody thinks it's ludicrous. In your opinion, which company gives the best earbuds in the box? I'm going to say that's HTC. HTC has because the HTC phones have that DAC. Woo! Man, I'm telling you, if you haven't tried HTC's earbuds, yo, and they work with some other phones too. Yo, listen, I'm telling you, the Pixel Buds is cool and everything, and the OnePlus Buds, I had a pair of OnePlus Buds, but I sold them. Listen, I'm talking for the first generation. I had the OnePlus Buds for the first one. I think the OnePlus Buds are like $78. Oh, the Bullets are 30. Mark says, okay, I thought they were $79. Now I had the pleasure of checking out the OnePlus joints, man, and I got the Pixel Buds, but yo, HTC joints, nice. The Samsung AKG joints, they don't sound that great, man. Not to me. Nah, they don't sound that great to me. So I got a question. Since the 6T is obviously very popular, somebody asked me, okay, so check this out though. So first of all, I need to ask, how many people have the Pixel 3 or the Pixel 3 XL? If you have one of the new Pixels, which one do you have? Okay, so the wireless ones Malik said are 79. Who has a Pixel 3? Who has a Pixel 3 in here? I know LaShawn got one. Alex, the red hydrogen phone, no interest in it. Okay, so you got Pixel 3 XL, Pixel 3 XL. So question, so question, man, I asked if you had I ain't asked you nothing about if you returned it for the XR, man. Pixel 3 RAM problems. See, this guy Richardson right here that's reading off the Pixel 3 RAM management problems, dim screen price. That's all stuff that somebody said on the internet, son. That's stuff that somebody said on the internet. You probably didn't even experience any of that stuff. I bet real Pixel 3 owners are not having these serious problems with RAM. It's dumb. Like, I'm not saying you're dumb, but I'm just saying you guys hear stuff on the internet, man, and you guys run with it. Let the OnePlus come out and let the right people say the screen has screen bleeding on the side. Let the right person say it. Then they're going to make a video about it. Next thing you know, all of you guys are going to flood everybody else's video who says they don't have that issue, and you're going to tell them that they have the issue. I mean, how do you know that you have RAM management issues? How do you know that you have? Some of you guys are not okay. Let me put a disclaimer out there. I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just telling you. I was in the military. You guys know this. I'm retired, right? That's what this big ring is, right? Also was in law enforcement. Okay, you guys know that. Riot control, 10 years. But you also know that I got hurt, so I had to get out of there. But you also know that I went to college for micro applications, which means back in my day, I built computers and boards from the ground up. So I'm telling you, people who think they have RAM management issues don't have RAM management issues. You seem to be listening to what somebody told you, and the placebo effect jumps in, and you start thinking that you have RAM management issues. Some of you guys think RAM management issues is you open up an app, it doesn't stay in RAM, you have to reopen it. Some of you guys, that's the only thing you claiming to have RAM management issues. Oh, it killed off my app. Listen, folks, there's this thing called resources. Everybody know about that? It's called resources. Even phones have them. Resources. Let me show you how to fix your so-called RAM management issues. I don't like to address certain things because so many people follow what the internet says. It's like you're reading a manual. Listen, put your device in recovery mode, clear the cache partition, turn it back on. Phones will kill off applications who are aggressive to save your battery, to save a whole bunch of things. Phones will kill off an application. Now, I'm not saying that this is right or wrong. I'm just saying if you have an app that crashes, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad RAM management, son. take a computing class or something. I'm looking at the left, Miguel, because I'm looking at the chat, man. You just got here, son. Yeah. I'm looking at the chat over here. I'm trying to salute RC Flyers 85 for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. It's wifey. Hold on a second. Hello? Hey, still doing this live stream. So a lot of people feel like they have RAM management issues, but listen, man, you can't just follow what the internet says. And I'm telling you, man, the only reason some of you guys are saying that you have RAM management issues because the internet said you had it. I'm telling you, take away some of the things that are said on the internet. Like, let me see here. What's something that's floated around the internet that technically just wasn't true? Somebody said, do the speakers on the Pixel 3 really rattle? What? I never heard of that before. See, that's another one. I never heard that before. Because I think what happens is the RAM management thing, appreciate it, Z Breezy. The RAM management thing is something that the internet said is happening. I'm not making this up. And then what happened is people flooded my videos saying, are you having RAM management issues? I've heard that it's having RAM management issues. And I'm thinking, I don't know what y'all are talking about. If an app is closing out, check with the developer. You can go back to the App Store and email the developer and tell them, hey, your app keeps crashing. Why do people instantly? But the problem with this is it happens with every phone, iPhones, Android phone, whatever, Windows phones. It happens in the background. They're pausing things or closing things out. So I don't understand how some people are having think that they're having so many RAM management issues. I say it's because the internet told you, YouTube Academy told you that you had RAM management issues. If an app is closing out something, that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. That app could be doing something harmful to your phone. Or the app has been idle so long, it's using up too many resources. What it is. How could a phone that has 4 gigs of RAM technically have really bad RAM management? I mean, the things that are, and you can go look inside your RAM. I know I don't know. See, the thing is, I don't think that some of you guys know how to get to some of these things. And I'm not going to give you a class. You guys search Google and YouTube for everything else. Search Google and YouTube for that. Go to the YouTube Academy. But I'm telling you, I feel like this RAM management thing and the speaker rattling, that's the first I heard that. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's something that you heard. Like, it's not even like, don't you guys see this? Every time something is said on YouTube, it becomes a thing. And it depends on who said it. When I said I don't have RAM management issues, everybody said I was lying. Everybody said I was lying. Oh, you got RAM. You just don't know it. Listen, I actually went to college, for micro applications. I used to build PCs from the ground up. I worked on motherboards. I know how to build. This is nothing but a little computer. That's all it is. To fix your RAM management, bro, listen. And I know a lot of people bash the Pixel. Let them do it, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even follow some of the stuff that's going on YouTube, and I only know about it when people come to my channel and tell me. If I have a problem with something like the audio thing, I addressed that immediately. I didn't even know people were having that many problems with it. I just addressed it. I just addressed it. I didn't even think it was a thing. And here come the onslaught of, I hate that, it's bad. You know what I'm saying? All right, Scott. Yeah. There's opinions on things, and then there's facts on things. Like, I just think that everything that hits a phone, when one person says that it's bad, the internet says that it's bad. Or 5 people say that it's bad, the internet says that it's bad. That's just how it is. That's just what it is. This RAM management thing with the Pixel, I don't see myself ever having that problem. You don't want no RAM management problems? put your phone in recovery mode, clear out your partition cache once every 2 months or so. If an app keeps crashing, here's the thing. If an app keeps crashing, why are you blaming that on RAM? I heard some, now I'm not saying anybody, I don't remember who it was. Here's the thing. If an app keeps crashing, why do you think it's RAM management issues? Because I've seen people say, well, this app won't, like Tony. Hey, what's up, Tony? He's saying you guys are talking in the chat. Okay, so if an app keeps crashing, you need to check with the developer. If certain apps won't stay in memory, something might be wrong with those apps. I leave apps open on the phone all the time, but I think the internet told you. The internet told you that you have a problem. Let me tell my wife real quick. The internet told you have a problem and you believed it. And this is what happens all the time. So the internet told you you can only keep, it's closing after 6 apps, or you can only keep 3 apps open. I can't stress it enough, folks. If you don't start, it's a shame, man, but this is just how it is. If you don't, what's that? What's up, Big Mo? Oh, that's Mo. Okay, I see. Man, if you don't start doing your own research, you can use YouTube as a clutch or a little tool to help you out every now and then. But the developers, like remember when the 18:9 ratio first hit? How many phones were ready for the 18:9 ratio? Or the apps weren't ready. The apps are just now getting to that point. Remember when the 18:9 ratio hit? Hardly any phone apps were all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Would you recommend someone owns a Pixel 3? Let me see what this says. Write this down. Owns a Pixel 3, return it and get a OnePlus 6T. I don't know. I can't tell you that, man. You got to go for what's suiting you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have them both because I like them. You know what I'm saying? I like to collect phones, and I think the Pixel 3 is like my top Android choice at the moment. Are the buttons clicky or mushy on the Pixel? They're pretty tight. If that's what you're asking, I don't know if you guys have a conversation. They're pretty tight. It's just human nature to follow. I mean, I salute. Shout out to my man, the man Moses. It's just human nature to follow. I couldn't have said it better. D Glaze got it earlier. Not a man gets it. What's going on, Roger Cook? I see. It's just human nature to follow. And that's not, it's not so much that it's a bad thing. It's just that people, you got to start thinking for yourself. You can't actually get on board with everything that YouTube says. Like the OnePlus 6T is getting ready to drop, and everybody's saying it's a pixel killer. Eric dropped a video talking about how much he disliked the falling or not living up to the standards of his standards of a phone for the Pixel 3. I think the opposite of that. I don't think any kind of different way about him or his video. I don't care. That's how he thinks about it. But the problem is, me and him got like 50 to 100 phones. So when I look at his videos like that, I laugh at a lot of the stuff because that's why he's making it. But at the same time, once you get to a certain, like Tony Pazzo's in here. Tony Pazzo, and please don't get offended, folks. I'm not trying to call these people out because I talk to these people offline. But Tony Pazzo buys phones. He'll review them and then he'll get rid of them. He doesn't keep the phones. That's how his channel. He does it on his channel. He'll get a phone and review it and get rid of it within a month or two, less than a month sometimes. Me, I like to keep them around as long as I can because that's what happened with the Essential phone. That's what happened with the HTC Ultra. Those two phones got hit hard. What's going on, Forbes? Those two phones got hit really hard, and the Essential phone came along and spanked everybody. Mine is right. It's somewhere. The Essential phone came back, and look at all those reviewers, bro. Look at all those reviewers. Look at all the reviewers. No, it's people still saying that the Essential phone is trash. It's people that still think the U11 wasn't the greatest phone. I thought it was. I put the U11 up against anything right now. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put the U11 up against the Pixel again. I think I did it already. I'm gonna do it again. They killed the U Ultra. Yeah, it's all about who you're listening to. I ain't listening to none of that stuff, man. The OnePlus 6T is gonna drop Thursday. I'm gonna go ahead and get mine, man. I don't normally like to announce the stuff I'm getting prior to getting it, but I need to just go ahead and get that phone because you know what? I actually like this phone, dude. I like the OnePlus 6, man. If you remember, I pretty much liked all of the OnePluses. I've never disliked the OnePlus. I pretty much dislike OnePlus company as the way they practice. And I feel like when you get on YouTube and you start looking at all these reviews about stuff, yo, you take it what about this much? Mine too. Don't take me for my word on everything, son. Don't do it because I'm not right. I'm just giving my opinion. That's the way you got to do it. like when my man Easy, when Easy was over there burning up phones, burning up ZTE phones, man. Everybody took that to heart. Some people got mad about that. I'm like, what y'all get mad for? That's that dude's phone. If you want to burn it up and throw it out the window, do it. I'm sure there's a lot of comments. Are y'all arguing in the comments? I see Tony like, huh? Like, what's going on in the comments? I don't listen to YouTubers. Yeah, that's what you should get. Yeah, you got to make your own choices, man. You got to make your own choices. The Pixel 3 compared to the iPhone 8. The Pixel 3 is a lot better than me. Just say you and I guess they're having a conversation back and forth with each other. Everyone needs the LG V40. Thank you. I want that price though. It ain't hitting. How's the battery life on the Pixel 3 for you? I covered that earlier, but I'll go to it again. It was bad at first, but now it lasts for over a day. It lasts for over a day. It's really good. It's saying it's saying this charge will last for 3 days, but that's because it's been idle for a little bit. Because it's my Project Fi line. Why you thought? What did I think about the Apple event? I started with that. I was disappointed with the pricing. Disappointed with the pricing. My wife just loves to talk to me when I'm on a live stream and call. she over there getting some dinner, late dinner. So I can't, you know what I'm saying, stream or not, can't ignore the wife 4 times in a row. But man, I don't know, man. I tell you what, I go to the YouTube Academy sometimes, and sometimes post your questions down in the live stream, man. I'm looking over here because I don't like looking down in my phone like this on a live stream anymore. So I got a big screen, so I put the chat over here, and I'm trying to read your comments and get back. So I apologize if it looks like I'm not paying attention. Let's see here. Google Pixel 3 is a great phone for $500, but that's just me. Pricing is everything. Tony Pazzo, I don't disagree. I said earlier, you came in after I talked about the Pixel for a little while, but I agree. This phone is not worth $800, but worth is in the eyes of the beholder. Worth is in the person who's willing to pay for it. Like whatever you're willing to pay for it, that's what it's worth. You're willing to pay $500, but $500 is that's the top I want to do for any phone. Anything over that, I need to justify with myself. Nobody else. I don't watch YouTube videos to justify my purchases. I can't do it, son. No way. What do I think about the Mi Mix 3? I will have that phone. I already got my order thing like submitted to. I'm on the list. And no, it's not free. I got to pay for it. I got to pay for it. In my opinion, I like the OnePlus 6 better than the Pixel 3 XL. And that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? I like this phone, man. This phone is hot right here, man. I didn't think I was going to like it this much. But, yeah, I think $500 is my definite max. I spend more than that, obviously, because I caught this phone for $500, but it was on sale. But $500 is where I would want to stop. But if I have to go over that, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm all right with that. You know? What do you think about MKBHD? I guess I don't know if that's for me or not. I think he's a nice guy, man. I didn't kick it with him multiple times, man. He's a cool cat. Nice guy, man. He's a really nice guy. Looking for your comments down here. The iPhone XS has better speakers than the Pixel 3, I guess, if that's what you feel. How's the battery life on your Note 9 now? Battery life on Note 9 is good. You can see I'm not even interested in that right now. What do you think about MQ? Oh, I said that already. Let me see. How do you think? What? Oh, you guys are talking to each other. Okay. I was like, what? They asking about MKBHD. Like, he's a cool dude. Salute, man. He's a nice guy. Am I cool with floss? Yes, man. Like, why would I not be? Some of that stuff like that, man. It's like, I don't know if you guys know how old I am. Like, anybody know how old I am? Just curious. This don't have nothing to do with tech, but you know, we on here. Okay, listen. I guess this is what separates me from other YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't a job, and I do get paid to when I do videos. I'm just keeping it all the way 100 with you. I get paid when people watch the videos. I make money. I take the money and buy a bunch of junk that I don't need, but I also redid my entire office with YouTube money. What else? The reason I'm saying this is because when I'm on YouTube, man, I choose to be a certain way. I choose not to be disrespectful. I choose to articulate and hold myself at a certain standard. But the reason I asked about my age is because these comments like, what do you think about MKBHD? Are you cool with flaws? You guys asking that must be in your 30s or something like that, because that's like petty stuff. That's childish. Like, what you think I'm gonna get on video and be like, yo, floss this and MKBHD this? I'm a man, dude. If I have something to say to somebody, I'm gonna say it to their face. I prefer not to argue over the internet. I ain't with that Twitter beef stuff. I don't do the internet beef stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you before, I'm retired. I've said this. I worked in riot control for 10 years after I retired, and I've been an executive at my wife's firm, where she's still an executive. She's senior executive, by the way. She got me a job when I got hurt that last time. I was like, hey, babe, I need a job. I can't lay up in this bed. I'm tired of being in this hospital. I got college. Went to college for micro applications. You know, you even though this is tech, you got to be a grown up, man. Y'all ask these petty questions about if I like somebody or not, dude. I don't care. I don't care what these people are doing, son. I just don't. I don't care nothing about all this other nonsense about, you know, oh, do you like them? Man, my oldest kid is 27. So if you want to guess my age, go ahead and guess it. My oldest kid is 27. So you do the math. And I got some more 20-year-olds. But I just feel like it's petty. Like, why is that important? Like, whether I like somebody or not. I don't. And for the record, me and Floss, that's my dude. And MKBHD, nice young kid, man. He's a good guy. But you got to get over yourselves, man. Y'all, it's like, I hate to say, see, I can't say certain things because of who I am. You know what I'm saying? I just can't do it. I have to maintain a certain level. And those of you who know, I have to maintain a level of respect for myself, my grandkids, my wife, my family. YouTube is, it's just YouTube. I have more to life than YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. I just have to maintain. I prefer to talk in person. You know, preacher or not, don't get yourself all twisted up thinking that you're going to come check somebody. It's not going to happen. So don't ask me if I like a person or, you know, I don't feel no bad way about nobody. People used to ask me how I felt about Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. They asked me how I felt about the one guy. I forgot the guy's name. That's all petty. It's petty stuff, man. It's petty stuff. Don't worry about that. Yeah. If somebody say we childish, man, I try to be as real as possible on a live stream. I try to just be, hey, no, dude, you good, man. You ain't got to apologize for nothing. I ain't coming at you, man. I'm from Jersey, son. People get so offended. They think I'm mad. You ain't seen mad, man. I don't get mad anymore. I just walk away. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? But I try to be as honest, as real as possible. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about reviewing phones. I would love to do like a roundtable fan meetup, but y'all ain't my fans. We on the same team. Because trust me, I ain't no big YouTuber like people may say that I ain't no big YouTuber. Because if you see me in person, I'm like, yo, what's up? Oh my God, what's up, B? What's going on? You want some coffee? Let's go have some coffee. Let's go do something. It's not going to be my nose in the air. Because I've met your favorite YouTubers, and I've told you before, I met all of y'all favorite YouTubers, son. I'm telling you, some of y'all would not like them in person. They're going to walk away from you. You're going to be like, can I get a picture? They're like, hold on just a second. I'll be right back. Hold on. That happened to me before. I was like, yo, back up. Man, it ain't that serious. I'm not like on you like that. I just want to shake your hand. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching you for a little bit. Is what it is. That's how I feel about some of y'all favorite YouTubers. I just keep it moving. When I see them at CES, see them all those places, I just look away. Whatever, man. It's not that deep. I ain't gonna personally call out nobody. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. I don't really care for a lot of people on YouTube, but I'm not gonna bash them and trash them because they're not here to defend themselves. No, now I don't know about the fan stuff, man. I'm just a regular person, bro. We come here to talk tech. Thank you. Yes, we all the same, man. We kicking it. We just because I'm the one on camera, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean y'all got the same stuff I got. Y'all just not tech reviewers. I wish y'all could have like this round table with some of your favorite tech reviewers. I really do. I like tech enough. You know what I'm saying? Patterson, Jersey in the house. All right, I see. Trenton over here, man. I like Patterson. I was gonna say I like Patterson, New Jersey. Shout out to Just Wallace, man. I ain't see you in here. I like talking tech, but I'm telling you, like, when I go to CES is so much fun, folks. But it's nothing like what you think. You better bring some comfortable shoes, son. You better bring some comfortable shoes. I'm probably gonna go again this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna go ahead and go again this year. I've been for the last 2 years, and it is a lot of fun. I gotta tell you. But any tips for beginning YouTubers? So Christina, you just started your YouTube channel. Here's what you do. You do like I'm doing. You sit down. First of all, why are you doing YouTube? I'm not asking you this. These are things you need to figure it out. Why am I doing YouTube? Am I doing it for fun? Am I really passionate about it? Or am I doing it for money? After you decipher all that stuff, sit down, get you a good camera, make sure your mic game is right, do your hair, whatever you want to do, get your gear up, or throw on a t-shirt like me, sit down, turn the camera on, start talking. Don't go out and buy a bunch of products and live beyond your means because the other people are not paying for those products. You can get a virus at CES. Sean is crazy, man. Oh my God, man. I need you here, bro. We gotta hang out, man. Next time I'm in your area, man. I mean, I be traveling all over the place, man. I gotta hit you up. You crazy. But Sean is off the charts, man. Hey, I gotta go, man. Wifey is here. Yeah, I gotta go. Wifey's here, and I'm getting ready to get out of here. So, hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna stream again on Thursday, I believe. I'm probably gonna stream again on Thursday. Triggered to get on. Sean, what's up, Sean? I really like tech. I'm intimidated by YouTube. What? You better get out there and turn that camera on, son. I'm about to go, man. I gotta go. Wife downstairs. So I'll see y'all, man, on the round table. Whenever I hold a round table, I gotta get out of here though. So, hey, I'll see y'all on probably Thursday afternoon. I'm probably gonna stream. I'm just giving you kind of a heads up. I might stream on Thursday. So I'll see y'all in the next one, man. And give y'all the deuces on the way out. You know what? Here you go. People always ask me what this ring is. That's what the ring is right there. That's right there. See that? Let me focus on that for you. That's the ring right there. There you go, right there. And now I'm out.